Have you been able to see me this whole time? Have I been quiet? Have you been able to see me this entire time? Did I miss? I swear you guys have been talking to me. You must have been able to hear me. It seems so. Okay, so you could hear me? No, you could not hear me. I swear that y'all were talking to me and I was talking to you. We were having a whole conversation and apparently you could not hear me. Apparently you could not see me. Hello. I was only talking to Brune. Gosh darn it. Okay. Great. So I did do Iman's question. Great. Hello, Ragan. The Lapine Zone. Thank you. Was your question taken? Yes, it was. I answered it while I thought that I was talking to everyone, but I was not. So let me see if I can't get you what it was. It was Emperor, 8 of coins reversed. Oh my gosh, I've been talking to y'all this entire time. I swear. I did an entire reading. Ay. Okay, so it's 8 of pumpkins reversed. 3 of ghosts. Hi, we're doing a Halloween deck today. I talked about it. You didn't hear me. That's okay. I cannot believe that you guys were like, I swear we were talking to each other. Like you were responding to me. We were having a conversation. But no, we weren't having a conversation. I was asking questions, you were answering them. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Where's the last one? It was this one? Yeah. Today's stream will be extra spooky. Yes, it will. I have been spending today. The eclipse affected me. I'm having constant migraines. That sucks. Yeah, the eclipse has absolutely drop-kicked all of my friends. Having a terrible, terrible time. But we're here to try and make it better. The eclipse is certainly doing things. So I was telling you, when you could not hear me, that I have been working on videos for the channel. I've been working on a deck tour video, and I've also been working on a deck interview video that includes this deck here. We had a great time with that. You will see it soon. I talked about shorts a lot. You did not hear me. That's okay. So this was Iman's. This was Iman's spread, which was Emperor, 8 of pumpkins reversed, 3 of pumpkins. No, it was 2 of ghosts, not 3 of ghosts. Hold on. We're gonna get there together. Eventually. It's not a stream unless it's scuffed. I got that advice like way when I started. It's not a stream unless it's scuffed. And I try to live by that. I try to live by it. There's always gonna be something wrong. You just have to deal with it. Anyway, this deck has like different suits than normal. There's the 2 of ghosts. By the way, during the eclipse, I had lots of intrusive thoughts and it was kind of overwhelming. I had a whole breakdown. And then I went outside and I did a spell and went home and fell asleep. Lucy, thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you. I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot better than most of my friends, knock on wood. So Iman asked about getting into a seat at the hospital in 2027. So we have Emperor here, which first and foremost, he's literally on a throne. So yes, Yes, I do think you're going to be getting this seat. The good news, we have 3 of pumpkins, which is 3 of coins, and 2 of ghosts, which is 2 of cups. And this to me tells me that you're going to have a great time with your coworkers, with your fellow students, with the people in this program. You are really going to find friends, and you are really going to enjoy the people there. The warning that the cards are giving you is this would be 8 of coins reversed, 8 of pumpkins. They are letting you know that when you first start out, Iman, you may have a very hard time with a learning curve or getting accustomed to the job. There might be some kind of, like I said, a learning curve where it's very hard. You struggle at first and then you get into it, because this is really good signs here. Like, you're going to have a good time. So you will get into it, but there's a warning that at first it might be quite hard. Okay? They want to let you know. Hi, Jellyfish. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're so welcome, Iman. I'm so glad that you were so patient with this one. I'm so glad that you got into it. Very, very first one of the stream. Where's Lynn? Lynn's teaching. Lynn's teaching right now. Lightning Bug's question was the spirit. What was the spirit referring to when they said don't look back? Okay. That's okay, Brune. Last night, art stream, we actually didn't have art stream last night. So you didn't miss anything. What did they mean by don't look back? Ace of Imps, which is Ace of Wands. Willybug, hello, welcome. Hey, I need to stop my cat from doing something real quick. Hold on. What are you doing? Little guy. Huh? Hold on. Gotta... Not a stream unless it's scuffed. It's not a stream unless it's scuffed. Show boy. I can show boy if he comes over here. Hey, bud. We're looking extra comfy today. It's because I stayed up to watch the moon last night and it made me very sleepy. Toulouse is but a conduit for messages. Probably. Five of Wands. And the moon. What did they mean by don't look back? Look at this moon card. This werewolf is going through it. I love the missing lobster sign. It's fantastic. Or I guess it's like crawdad fishing this way. Add in 5 on Twitch. That's the early warning. What do they mean by don't look back? It's a call to focus on the future. There's so much in the past, 5 of Wands reversed, that's like arguments and fights and stuff that you can't change, troubles and problems that you can't change the past about, they could be solved currently, but thinking about how they affected you in the past is the same stress response in your body, the same chemicals come out as if it was stressing you out now, right? There's a real sense of just driving forward with Ace of Wands here. And then the Moon. It's like charge into the unknown. Forgive and forget, but also just like charge into the unknown. The past can only give you heartache, is almost what it's like. And it is more important to be looking forward. Crawdaddies. It's the Crawdaddy. Jellyfish, welcome. I struggle to let go. Yeah. They definitely want you to learn how to do that easier, how to do that more comfortably. As your Scorpio, for sure it is. Hello, Intuitive. Welcome in. So up next is Lucy, who sent in a tip. Thank you so much for the head pat. So we're going to pull you up next instead of doing a random one. And Lucy's question was, do you think I'm getting news soon about a potential client? Okay. And Sky, good question. I wonder what we're going to get for that one. Any news about a potential client for Lucy? Any news about a potential client? Yeah, changing your name is a huge deal. Having to go through like all of your documents, all of your bank accounts, go through... It's like a whole thing. And it's not fun. I'll tell you that. Sun reversed. Eight of Wands reversed and the World. Any news? Yeah, I think you will. I think you're going to get like back-to-back news. Probably about like too much work. I think they're going to order something that's way too big. It's everything that you've wanted to do. We have the World card here. However, there's a sense of burnout. There's a sense of like really bad communication. I think they're going to give you a really, really big job, which you're going to be excited about because of course you will. That's a lot of money. But beware of burnout for this one. Good questions from everybody. I've been reading kind of over my shoulder into Twitch, looking at people's questions. You got some good ones today. Hydrate break. So I'm gonna pull our next question. Hopefully it's not a Twitch question. Good, it's not. It's Jellyfizz. You're welcome, Lucy Lou. Will I have the courage to make that important decision? Listen carefully if there are any questions for you. No, I'm hoping it's not a Twitch question because there's currently an ad. You can't see it because you're subbed. But there's currently an ad on. So I didn't want it to be a Twitch question while there's an ad. Kind of snort. I blame the eclipse. Yeah, you can blame the eclipse on a lot of things. You can blame the eclipse on lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things. Hi, Jellyfizz. Welcome in. How are you doing? Ah, I saw you. I saw you flip. 4 of Wands. Anyway, yeah, before you could hear me, I was yapping about shorts. I was saying you can expect to see more videos from me, more shorts from me again, I think, because I stopped putting them up because I ran out. Because I had been doing that, like, pretty flowers, actual videos of the dolls in pretty flowers, and I hit wintertime and all of the flowers were gone and I couldn't film anymore. So I coasted on my, like, backup, and then I just ran out and stopped, and I want to start back up again. It is springtime is coming, right? Springtime's coming, so there will be flowers soon. I'm also planning on something. Surprise. But anyway, you can expect to see more videos, more shorts from me. So Jellyfizz question. Apparently people ship Jupiter with Saturn? What? Okay. Will I have the courage to make that important decision? 4 of Imps, which is Wands, Ace of Cups, 8 of Coins reversed. You will if you have someone hold your hand. You don't have to have someone do it for you. You don't have to, like, have a friend do it for you, but you do need to have a friend, like, holding your hand while you do it. There's a very big emphasis on, like, relationships and love and help here. Love in all forms, not just romance. 4 of Wands is often about friendship. This is, whatever this important decision is, this is not your strong suit. This is not what you are practiced to do. This is not what you're trained to do. So having someone hold your hand and help, yes, you can make this decision. You vaped Jupiter in a dream? Crazy. So let's pull up our next question. Yeah, for the shorts, I was thinking, since I have all of these wonderful videos of them sitting outside with the flowers, it would be nice to reuse those a little bit, remix them, I guess. Bro, I was thinking that I needed someone with me. I'm an anxious person. This is my thing. It's for healthcare. Ooh, yeah. Leaving home, changing your surroundings. That's hard. Having someone with you would really help. It's Ragan's turn. Have I met my husband yet, or has he not appeared in my life yet? Ooh. Oh, the world. Okay. What do you mean by that? That's interesting. 4 of pumpkins. Hanged man. Oh, that's sweet, Jelly. Ragat, I think you have already met him. I think he's part of your circle, part of your world. You have met. Then we have stability here and waiting. I love this little bean man. He's made of beans. He's putting pumpkin seeds into the ground. No, you have met him. You have met him. You might just need to wait a little bit for the connection to really be understood. But it does sound like it'll be a good one. 4 of coins is a good card. That's like you have something to sit on. You have something to rely on. To fall back on. And support. It's mainly about support. Stableness, I think, is the word I was looking for. It's about stability. Like I said, I stayed up real late last night to watch the clips, so my brain do be doing things. I don't have my processando wheel going, but I could. So let's pull up another question. It's Duck's turn. Messages from the eclipse. A full moon for me. That's my wife. I joke with my friends that the moon is my wife. I saw you flip over. I saw you. You can't hide from me. There you are. 2 of swords. Which is bats in this deck. You have a certain idea? What's the idea? Or do you not want to spoil it until I pull everything? Messages for Duck, please. Six of Cups. No, you didn't miss yours, Brune. And one more card for Duck, please. No? Come on. One more for Duck, please. What's the message here? They're okay. There's that 4 pumpkins again. That's an echo. Temperance reversed. Hello, Gaidane. Welcome, welcome in. So 2 of bats, which is coins. 6 of ghosts, which is cups. And temperance reverse. You have a choice coming up duck. They want you to lean on your community, lean on the people who love you, and don't sit still. Go ahead and move around. Whatever this choice is, the choice of sitting still is not the right one. You want to be moving. Welcome back, Pleiades. You're on a train, Gaidane? That's awesome. Where? You don't have to dox yourself, but where are you going? Or is it like a little inner city train? We can absolutely get to 20 likes on YouTube. We got to like 40 the other day. And we can absolutely hit that sub goal. We can hit our Ko-fi, or 50% of the Ko-fi goal. I don't want to fund the entire Ko-fi goal today in lab. On the way home from Rome. That's amazing. Well, early welcome home. 8 hours on the train. I hope it's a pretty one. Hey, Beehov, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're doing all right in here. The eclipse has been rough, to say the least. But we're here. We're together. And let's pull our next random question. Perfect, Gaidane, thank you. It's for blood type. What does my spirit guide team want me to know? Congrats! I got degraded from first class to second. Oh, that's not a congratulations. I'm sorry. That is crazy. I didn't know they could just degrade people. Usually you hear stories about them upgrading people. AC in first class isn't functional. Well, I guess you do need the AC. Your mind's been feeling kind of blocked about a decision in my mind, but I'm still not sure what it is. I heard is cleaning my path in order to get clarity. Yeah. This eclipse has been absolutely rocking people, so if you have some brain fog, I am not surprised. I think my shoes should be with the ones that love me. Absolutely, Duck. That's what the 6 of coins was about. I'm a Virgo. Same! I'm also a Virgo, and so is Lynn. The violence of this eclipse, absolutely. I had a breakdown last night when the eclipse started. Completely unrelated to the eclipse, obviously. Hello, Alley Cat. Welcome. Hello, Milky. Can I get a message from Blood Type Spirit Team? Ozzy, thank you. I do need to wiggle. I was just thinking about how I don't lean back in chairs, and I never have. Ever. I'm always like sit up very straight in chairs. I don't know if it's nervousness or something, but I am so jealous of people who could just lean back in chairs and like relax. And I'm like, I probably need to learn how to do that for stream, but I simply will not. So wiggling is my next best option. Do the cards not want to answer my question? They were having a hard time. And lean back, tell me about to flip. That, yeah, I love that. So, let's see. Knight of Cups, 8 of Wands, 6 of Coins. Oh, look at that! The 6 of Coins is trick-or-treating! Oh my god, I love it! That's so cute! Can you explain that to me? Can you explain 8 of Wands, 6 of Coins? No, you don't have to explain it. Okay, Shay, you... feel free to lean on people. There's a sense here of when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. Right? That's kind of just the entire message. From the entirety of the message is like, lean on your friends. Lean on your spirit team. Ask for things. Don't feel ashamed about it. Doji, welcome in. Hello. You should only fear the ground as much as the ground fears you. The ground cannot fear. Oh. I love that. I love that. I feel like, I don't know if it's you that has got this before, but quite a few people have gotten that message lately. I need to remember that too. I feel like I help. And I have to remember it's okay to ask for help back, you know? As of the 6th of August, everyone's life went downhill. Oh, yeah, no. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I have a lot of friends who are going absolutely through it right now, and my punishment has been I reached 500 subs, which I've been trying to reach for 2 years now. Since I opened up the channel, I've wanted to get to 500 subs. And I still can't apply for monetization because I forgot that I have to get to a watch hour limit too that I haven't reached yet. So expect some playing with videos, some playing with shorts as I try to understand YouTube a little bit better. Jester maxing. We all gotta jester max a little bit better. I'm very grateful in that context because I have big changes and I'm stressed, but I'm also hopeful. Yes. I am also grateful because my calamity is nothing compared to some of the calamities that I have had my friends go through in the last month. How many hours do we need to watch? A lot. A lot. We sit at 600 and I need to get to 4,000 a month before February because in February they changed the rules to 8,000 a month. I really just, at this point, have decided to not care. I have decided simply to not care about YouTube monetization. That's why I'm always sitting here. Now I understand why so many people do lives and shorts. Yeah. The YouTube stuff. Yeah, no, Aussie, yeah. There's a lot there. I'm gonna pull up our next question. It's Gemini's turn. When will new love come into my life? And I date someone as I'm finally divorced. Congratulations. I want to gnaw the arms out of YouTube screen. Yeah, yeah, I really want that too, Ozzy, but I have heard that, like, most people who hit it only get paid, like, pennies anyway. So I've kind of just given up on it. But I have been making videos. So you will hear some things from me. When is Gemini going to get some new love? Yeah, Gemini got a divorce. Congratulations. Eshi, hello, welcome in. 9 of Imps. Hello, Jazz. That would make me happy, Ozzy. I'll send you I haven't posted the finished one in the art yet. I'll send it to you and I'll post it in the Discord too. I spent 12 hours yesterday working on a different project for another friend. Just like 12 hours straight. But that I did finish a lot. Yeah, I saw your little doodle. I loved it. Sky, thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you. The Tower. When are we gonna see new love? 9 of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Tower. Ooh. Maybe now is not the time to be looking for new love. Now is the time to be turning to friends, to be turning to socialization, yes. But it sounds like love? No, we don't want you to get bit. It sounds like this is about you getting bit. And you just went through a divorce. You don't deserve that. So right now, Gemini, the cards want you to focus on friends, on socializing just to be with people and not to find a new partner. Focus on having fun first, right? Finding family first. And then it's Sky's turn. Thank you so much for the head pat. Keanu, hello. Thank you. It's taking a minute, but I promise it's gonna happen. It's just thinking real hard about it. Sometimes these summonings, they take some time. They take a little bit of work. They take a little bit of planning and processing. There we go. Thank you so much for the summoning. Ooh, no. Oh, yeah. Big Boba, save me. Save me, Big Boba. Hello? I would like to interact with my model, please. Thank you. I need to sit down. Hi. It's Sky's turn. And then it'll be Keanu's turn. So Sky's question was... unknown. That's fine. I'm not sure who Keanu was, to be honest with you. We're gonna have to find out. But... Sky, what was your question? The bot eats it like Saturn eats his sun if we bump you. Yeah, save me, iced coffee. Iced coffee, save me. Save me, Big Boba. Big Boba, save me. Bigger. This seems like optimal Boba size. Do I write it again? Yes, please write it again. Sky, please. Like I said, the bot eats it if I bump you. So I don't know what your question was. Ah, yes, I remember now. Right. Okay. Do we change that now? Or are you meant to search for a name you'll prefer more? Okay, 10 of coins. Ace of swords reversed. High priestess reversed. Interesting. Interesting too that he's upright, kind of like the hanged man. Hanged man is a lot like a bat, right? Normally upside down. I don't know if I'll regret the one I want to. I feel like there's a name I meant to have, and I don't know if I got it right this time or not. The cards are giving mixed messages as well, but I think what they're trying to tell me is to wait a bit longer. High Priestess reversed in particular screams, you're not quite there yet, you haven't quite figured it out. But I think that part of it is also the doubt, right? This might be the right name, but it's the wrong time to do it if you still doubt yourself. Once there's no doubt, that's when you need to move, right? 10 of pumpkins, that's 10 of coins, is a really good card about stability and like fortune. This feels like it might be the right name for you, but there's that doubt there clouding your judgment. And so Ace of swords reversed, not yet, right? I have to wait longer. I have to wait another half a year. Not a bad time to start. See if the doubt goes away. See if you can't trust your gut one way or the other, right? Whether that's trusting that it is right or trusting that it is wrong. The name, I mean, not your gut. Hello, Jakisha. Hi, welcome. And then who is Keanu? I don't know who to bump because I don't know who you are. I don't think your name matched your username. Hello, Jakisha. How are you doing today? Happy Friday to everybody. I'm gonna take a drink. There you are! Hello! It does match your name. Let's go ahead and get you set up. And what was your question? What question do you have for me? And next, my heart says, yeah, but my brain says I don't want to deal with going by a name. I just like, again, yeah. Completely understandable, Sky. That's alright. I don't think it... I've set it up so that hopefully that doesn't make anything go wrong, you know? Yeah, nothing's wrong. Oh, I moved a little bit and like everything snapped. Absolutely wiggly. How to practically move forward with my creativity when my current resources are severely limited. Trash art. Trash art. Make trash art. That's my advice. Let's see what the cards have to say. This is the energy, I guess, for today. So I'm going to pull that out. Do it one more time. There we go. 5 of Cups. Did my reading pass? No, Gaiden, not yet, not yet. Don't worry about it, Gaiden. How are we gonna move forward with this creativity? Hello, Parisian. Nine of Wands. 5 of Wands. 2 5s. 2 IKEA cards. It'll be a struggle now, but when you look back on it, you're going to be glad that you did it. You're going to remember it fondly. The art that you make, maybe not the time that you're in, but the art that you make. You'll look back on it and think that you did the best that you could and be proud. That's what the 5s are telling me. 5 of Cups would also say, like, try not to focus too much on what you don't have, and instead try and figure out what you do have, which is kind of stale advice. That's why I kind of started chanting trash art, trash art, trash art, right? We want to use what you have. Do you have access to a kid's set of colored pencils? Do you have access to magazines being thrown out? Those are kind of expensive to buy new. You can pull some strings with your doctor's office. You can get a lot of them and do some fun collage. Making stuff out of literal garbage. I spent a week making an entire dollhouse, shingles included, out of just trash. Just recycling that was being thrown out of the house. You can also get some cool stuff on Facebook Marketplace for pretty cheap. We bought another dollhouse to renovate. And that was wonderful joy. Ashy, thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you. So, me, the person, I still recommend trash art. However, the cards are saying you are going to look back on this art fondly, even if it's difficult now. Try to focus on what you do have. 9 of Wands reversed. I'm going to pull one more card for that one, because that one doesn't really make sense to me quite yet. The Sun. Don't let something bite you or burn you. Be careful with scissors. Be careful with hot glue guns. This feels like a small, but still painful physical injury. Not gonna lie. It feels like a bite or a burn. I say bite. I don't know why. I'm saying bite for like getting cut by scissors. But we gotta be crafting. This makes sense. I'm glad. I'm glad it can make sense. I want to learn how to do pretty traditional art stuff. Since so much of my stuff is digital art, I've been playing with colored pencils. Just like a pack of kids' colored pencils. And they're a lot of fun. They're a lot more intuitive than like watercolor is. Not gonna lie. I love the look of watercolor, but I have not figured it out yet. Is Lynn coming soon? Lynn should be coming soon. So next up is Ashy. who gave a head pat. Thank you so much for the donation. So we'll pull up Eshi, and what, let's see, is your question over here in Ko-fi? Yes. Is standing up for myself helping me or hurting me? I used to make trash art when I was younger, and it definitely worked since I wasn't forcing anything. Yeah, there's something really freeing about it, right? A lot of stuff with drawing or painting, like you kind of, there's a shame if it doesn't come out right. Whereas for some reason with trash art, if it doesn't come out right, you just throw it away. And like there's no pain. Maybe a little bit of pain if you put a whole lot of work into it, but it's usually all right. It can be such a finicky medium. Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. Lynn told me to work with watercolor pencils, which I also have not figured out yet. Pleiades, thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you. So you'll be up next. Watercolor pens, yeah. Scrapbooking, yes. I love making collages, like out of old magazines, and it's kind of like scrapbooking, but also nothing like scrapbooking. Three of Cups reversed, Page of Wands, Fool reversed, Devil reversed. Oh, nope. I can't see it there. The question was... Oh, is standing up for myself helping me or hurting me? Standing up for myself helping me or hurting me? It's the right step. It's a step in the right direction, Eshi. Why does current reading still say not your blood type? That's strange. Anyway, hi Big Austin. Hello. It's a step in the right direction. The cards are warning you that standing up for yourself obviously is kind of pissing people off. That's a normal part of standing up for yourself. However, I worry that the consequences for this are bigger than they should be. The Devil is all about standing up for yourself, being good for yourself, understanding yourself. Fool reversed. Yeah, it's almost like you don't know what you're doing. I don't know. I want you to be standing up for yourself. Full stop. Full stop, Eshi. I want you to be standing up for yourself. And it is the right direction with Page of Wands here. But there's something you don't know. There's a piece of information you're missing. And it could either be about yourself, something you're not listening to in yourself. Or it could be simply that the people that you're standing up to have too much power over you, like just simply too much power over you, and you're going to need outside help. So the message is not to stop standing up for yourself. Absolutely do not stop standing up for yourself. You're not allowed to do that. It is a good step. Crash. Oh, fun. Okay. Is it crashed everywhere? On my end. Oh no, I can see chat. I can see... Oh, you see me? Alright, so I'm like, I can see you. You can see me? Can YouTube see me? How's YouTube? YouTube looks like it might be crashed, but we'll find out. We're good on YouTube? Okay. As long as that's the case. So we have some kind of crash though, because our current reading down on the desk is not changing. It's not changing. Hello? I'm going to check on that real quick, see if I can't force it into changing. And we will... They're all in for not your blood type. They absolutely are. Wait. No, it hasn't been changing for quite a few. You were quite a few people back, right? So, I did pull up Pleiades. It said Pleiades you're next, didn't it? I put in next. I don't know. I'm crazy. It's Pleiades' turn and Pleiades is here, so let's not worry about it. But it changed after me. Oh, okay. No problem. So let's get some messages for Pleiades. What message? Yeah, that's a reasonable explanation for sure. 6 of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands. No, 3 of Wands, sorry. Queen of Cups reversed. Nope, Queen of Coins. My bad. Queen of Coins, 6 of Cups, both reversed. 3 of Wands. This is giving like disgruntled corporate meeting energy. Like a big corporate formal meeting, very serious, very stuffy. And they're all angry. And they're like holding back their anger with very formal talk. planning ahead. There's PowerPoints going on. There's presentations. Everybody's kind of quietly seething. Is there a song here? Not really. It's been quiet for Pleiades. They keep asking for songs, but it's been quiet for a minute for them. Yeah, it sounds like it. Okay, so are we back to randoms now? I think so. Yeah. Hello, Spoonie. Welcome in. Hello. So we'll pull up our next random. Is there a time warning? A little less than 2 hours. A little less than 2 hours until stream's over. My other guide, it felt like all of them were in this meeting. Like all of them were forced to be in this meeting. Everyone was upset. Everyone's kind of giving their talk, giving their explanation, their PowerPoint. I did just get doo-wop. That's a weird song to get from a corporate anger vibe, but I did just get the song doo-wop. I don't even know if there's words in that song. So it is Alley Cat's turn. Do we have any Gemini moons? I think we have a lot. If I remember correctly. I think like we were surprised by how many, this is an echo, how many there were. Steph! Thank you, thank you. One more for Alley Cat, please. Get one more for Alley Cat. Six of Swords. Hello again. Hello, hello, hello. So 2 of Swords reversed, Page of Cups, 6 of Swords. And your question was, what advice does my higher self or guides have for me in this moment? You don't need to make all of your life decisions right now. There's, I think you're worried about planning something, about like having all of your ducks in a row before you start doing things. About having everything perfect before you start doing stuff. Steph, thank you. Here I am. Hi, hi. Oh, that's the boba. And I'm gonna put the boba over here for a second. Hi, hi, here I am again. And the cards are telling you, please go live your life. Please go live your life before it passes you by. Things don't have to be perfect right now for you to live your life. And there's like a no. Things don't have to be perfect right now for you to live your life. Hello, UI. Welcome in. And Eshi, we already did Eshi. Brune, there we go. My ducks are all scattered. Yeah. Running in every direction, right? So Brune asked, what does my spirit team want to tell me? Hello, Kitsune. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Were you able to see the eclipse last night? 10 of Swords, Chariot reversed, 3 of Wands. Yikes. It's not Steph's turn. Oh, I forgot to hit next instead of random. So we'll do Steph next. There are some rough times here. 10 of Swords is like death and pain. And I say death, but I mean that in a tarot card kind of way where it can be metaphorical. 10 of Swords, I say it can be more literal than the actual death card though, because it is about pain. It is about suffering. It is about hurt. Chariot reversed. You're not getting anywhere. Which doesn't feel... I don't quite understand it, because I've seen you get places. But we have a stuckness here. And the 3 of Imps, they're looking to the future. A lot going on these last couple of days. The eclipse has absolutely wrecked a lot of my friends. King of Coins. I think, Brune, that this is kind of a same old read, where they acknowledge you're working through this pain, you're sitting in it, you're getting through it, but it's going to take longer. Looking towards the future is great. You're doing a good job. King of Coins, you're doing a good job with this. You're just in a bad situation and it's not going to get better quickly. Parada, welcome. Yeah, of course not. You don't know what pain they're talking about at all. No, what pain could it possibly be, Brune? Okay, so I have to remember to hit next and not random. For Steph's question, who put in 2. First one was my trip on the 25th with a friend. How is it going to go? It hurt in the past, and yes, I miss her, but it doesn't hurt anymore. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Please don't forget something, Steph. Please don't forget something. You're going to have a good time. But Page of Swords reversed, please don't forget something. And be careful to not get physically injured. I don't think it'll be anything major. Again, this came up earlier with like a glue gun burn or a little scissor snip, right? Still very painful, but not like threatening. Be careful not to get hurt. You'll have fun. Don't hurt yourself. I'm starting to feel like I evolved past the spirits and they're stuck in the past. Above them now. I don't know if that's how that works. You moved recently, Kitsune? Don't forget any meds. Speaking of, I think I need to go check. See if I took my meds today or not. Steph's follow-up. How much longer do I have to put up with this beast of a foster cat? She's terrorizing the boys. Uh-oh. Poor babies. I hope she's okay. Please, sunscreen. Yes. Again. But we have the star. We got one more here. Well, good luck, Kitsune. 8 of imps. You may have to ask someone for help with this one. We do have the star. Hope is not lost. You will find an answer to this. It will work out. Hello, Cherry. Welcome in. The world. It will work out. There is no other option. But 8 of wands. You should probably be asking around for some help with this one. I yearn to terrorize the boys also. Nice. Blood type. Nice. Yeah, this one is the Halloween tarot. It's the first time we've used it on stream. I did a deck interview video. I'm working on editing it now. But I was editing it and I had fun interviewing this deck and I thought, you know, let's just use it for stream, right? We'll use it all month of October. I hope so. We have this one, and we have the crows, which are spooky. We have Marigold, which is spooky. We have the Spoopy Tarot, which is kind of hard to read, which is why I don't use it much. But I think we're pretty set for October. I think October is going to be pretty good. Sorry, I bumped the camera. You have been asking for help. It will end up all right, Steph. You will find somebody. Just keep asking around. Spooky as possible. Thank you, Cherry. I need that. I'm gonna go take a very quick break. I need to wiggle, move. My back keeps absolutely snapping every time I move. And I need to check and see if I took my meds or not, because my brain feels funny. So I'm gonna go real quick. It shouldn't be more than a minute or two. Be right back. Here I am, I'm back. Here I am, I came back. I did in fact take my meds. I'm alright. Just had to make sure. It's pretty normal for me to hit 1 o'clock and be like, there's a tingling in my brain. Did I forget to take my meds? Which apparently doctors and stuff are like, that's not how medicine works. And I'm like, trust me. 50-50 chance if I get that tingling that I forgot my meds, which I feel like if it wasn't on to something would be like a 10% chance. That's gone. Oh well. Oh, sweet baby. Very oh no. Anyway. That's very sweet. So let's see. Let me get everything all settled in, and then we'll pull up our next random question. What is it, Brune? How can I help? Random thing. Yes. Willybug. Hi, spirits. What do you want to tell me or let me know about this month's September? Many thanks and loves. Aww. King of Coins. Emperor. Hope is powerful enough to make anything happen. That's so cute. Hope is so important. If anyone tells me I'm wrong to hope, well then I'll just tell them they're wrong. Yikes. Willybug. Hello? Willybug, be careful with your money this month. King of Coins reversed, Emperor reversed, 5 of Coins. Yes, please be careful with your money this month, Willybug. I'm worried that you're ending up, like, having to get into your safety account to fix something. Keep an eye open. Try and spot things that could go wrong. Knight of Coins and Death. Yeah. It's a lot of work that perhaps you simply don't have the time for to take care of physical things, right? To notice when your sink is acting weird and try and make sure nothing happens before it bursts is a mental energy and a physical energy that a lot of us simply don't have right now. But I'm begging you for September, please be careful, because I'm worried that some kind of financial emergency might happen. I was just thinking to myself this morning about how, like, I don't have the bandwidth, I don't have the, like, energy right now to take care of more physical items. Because you have to take care of them. That's one thing I really liked about the Marie Kondo. I'll yap about Marie Kondo for hours. But that's one thing I really liked about her stuff, is you have to take care of your things. You have to notice when something is a little bit worn and fix it before it gets a big tear, right? And that's a mental energy. And that's why she's very minimalist. Now, I am not minimalist at all. Not even a little bit. But there is still that mental energy I have to take into account because I do want to take care of my stuff. And I was walking through my house this morning going, wow, I don't think I could handle anything else. Halfway through stream and we're at 16 likes. Thank you, Blood Type. If you're over on the YouTube side, absolutely consider, please, hitting that like button. It helps way more than you think it does. And please consider tipping your server if you're enjoying stream or want to make sure your question is answered. Did you mean to put that little, like, Lilith symbol at the end of your message, Blood Type? I'm a big fan. Add in 5 on Twitch, letting everybody know. Up next we have Hanishma. I have 5 universities in mind. BRI, BERM, NTG South, and Glass. Can you help me select one university that is better for career? You're powerful. You are powerful. It's your Spanish keyboard. Just that one? It was. Okay. Brat, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. That's an echo. We just had that one. How are you doing today? No, the financial emergency warning was just for Willybug. Just for Willybug. And they're all reversed, so I'm going to pull them upright. I'm doing okay. Eclipse season has certainly put me and my friends through it, but I did get to watch it last night. It was very gorgeous, and I was very tired in the morning. 4 of pumpkins, 9 of pumpkins, and the sun. Seeing the moon last night was amazing. Up close, beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Reberm. Okay, let's go ahead and go for 1, 2, 3. 2 more, please. You gonna go to sleep, Para? Yeah, go to bed. No problem. We'll see you later. Ace of Cups. And High Priestess. Ooh, okay. So you can't see it, but I promise they're here. Okay, these are all fantastic choices. So we're going to go through these. Anishma, they're in the order that you put them, right? But none of these are bad. They're all just different. As far as career goes, career is going to be the second one. Or the third one, depending. Career, as in like money, as in like getting the monies, is going to be second. Career, as in like fulfilling your dream of shining bright, of doing stuff full of energy, constantly like lighting things up, the third one. For friendships and relationships, the fourth one. And for yourself, for making for making yourself like into the person that you want to be, the fifth. None of these are bad. The only one that I would be like, maybe not, is Four of Pumpkins, which is still like a really good card for this. It's just these are all better. You know? You don't have any bad choices here. So I'd say money, I guess like satisfying career, friends and relationships, and then for yourself. So you would have to pick for that one. But I'm glad I was able to tell you that they're all good choices. So an ad's about to start on Twitch, just a warning for everybody. I'm going to pull one, and if it is a Twitch one, it is a Twitch one. It is Big Austin's turn. We're going to take just a quick yap break. I'm going to drink some water. Everyone else should also be drinking your water. Do you have something with you? Dolly, it's so good to see you. How have you been doing? Thank you. I woke up very tired this morning because I watched the eclipse last night, so I thought being in a little blanket would be nice. I thought a little blanket as a little treat would be nice. Coffee, you inspired me. Yes, go get a coffee. Antika, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I haven't been able to have coffee for the last 2 days because I've been having some tummy troubles. I've been eating as good as I can, and it's made it a lot better. So fingers crossed I'll be able to eat normally tonight. I missed the eclipse. Oh, it's all right. You probably didn't miss it energetically. It's been really like a wrecking ball through people's lives. I've had multiple people, multiple good friends with just absolutely wild circumstances, terrible circumstances in the last month. I did a 12-month reading for myself, one card for each month at the beginning of the year, and August was Three of Swords. And I had been dreading it the whole year, wondering what was going to happen. And now I know. Now I know. It has to do with Dolly Parton. It has to do with Tim Curry. It has to do with my friends going through stuff. It has to go with me and my monetization problems with YouTube. Dolly! Dolly, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Hello, Lynn. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yeah, I figured out why. It's a lot's been going on in August. Okay, so we're back on the Twitch side, so let's go ahead and pull up Big Austin's question, which was what my spirit guides want me to know. Good morning, Peculiar! It's so good to see you. Judgment. Four of Wands reversed. Hey. And King of Swords. Interesting. Big Austin, I think that someone in your friend group, and this could be you, but someone in your friend group is going to, quote unquote, get what's coming to them. It sounds like they might have been spreading rumors, or they might have been making stuff up, saying things, meddling with people. And judgment is coming for them. This might interrupt your friend group. This might not be a pleasant time, right? But I'm pretty sure that this is... I'm gonna get one more because that King of Wands is... or that King of Swords is bugging me. Any more about that King of Swords? Yeah. It's almost like it wasn't... like, intention doesn't matter in a lot of situations, unfortunately. But it sounds like they didn't mean to hurt anyone. But they're still going to face the consequences of their actions, let's say that. Three more followers on Twitch and I'm to 200, which is quite exciting. Antika is next. Is everything okay with Zara's friends? She has some problems at her house. Interesting. Okay. I think that this counts as a third person question. So I'm going to rephrase it a little bit to just, what's going on? Maybe just how is Zara? I think that's still third person, but I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Ace of Cups. Page of Wands. I think everything's okay. It actually looks like her friends might be getting her out of the house more. And she's enjoying it. I do think everything's good. Like, maybe even getting better than it was before. How's your tarot readings been lately? You do it constantly, so I wonder if you've noticed if it's evolved any. I can definitely tell it's gotten better than when I started. There's certainly ups and downs. Sometimes I feel not as confident, or sometimes I feel very confident. But I can definitely tell that I'm getting much better than when I started. That things come easier. I'm getting more, like, messages of, like, voices in, like, I hate to say voices in my head, but you know what I mean. I'm getting, like, more, like, sentences or words from spirits. I'm feeling good about it. How long have I been reading? I have been reading for 15 years or so, but I started this channel a year and a half ago. Maybe a year ago is when I started going really hard with it. And for that's like 9 hours a week of tarot or more, depending on if I get private reading commissions. Intuitive hits. Yeah, that sounds right, Dolly. That sounds right. Love the dedication. Thank you, Brad. You know about psychics. I mean, I know psychics exist. I don't know if I would count myself as a psychic, but I guess I'm training myself into one. Is a gateway to opening up your third eye psychic gifts. I absolutely think it is. I absolutely think it is. And I do think that my eye is slowly opening as far as hearing stuff is concerned. Spirits have not always been my specialty, but always been what I've been most interested in, right? So it's really nice to have those things open up. Are we gonna have a Halloween subathon this year? I really hope so. There's not a lot of reasons that we shouldn't, other than if I'm exhausted and can't do it myself. Which case I would ask the Discord for some help, because I do want to do that. There's a thing I want to say, but I don't want to influence my own read, so I yap after. Yes, please yap after. No problem. Okay, so we did this one. I had to check and make sure. They can feel spirits. Yeah, there's some pretty cool stories. Unfortunately, just physically speaking. Hello, Sen. Welcome. So we did Pleiades. Yandere! Thank you so much. We'll go ahead and get you bumped. And pull you up. Thank you! I've been working hard on it. I've always wanted to make a cozy, comfy place where people feel really comfortable, where people feel like it's fun to be here even if it's not their turn. And I'm really glad that people have been telling me that that is what I'm doing, that I'm succeeding in my goal. And there are returning friends every time. Yeah. No, Sen, that's okay. Some days are just worse than others. So Yandere says, I've decided I need to pursue a more solid spiritual path. And I'm thinking about finding a coven. What does my spirit team have to say on the matter? And what advice do they have for forging those connections? Ooh, okay. Ten of Swords. Knight of Wands reversed. Hierophant. Ace of Bats. Don't go with the first one you find. Do not go with the first one you find. You need to be researching them. You need to be actually looking into them, making sure that it fits you right. Making sure that it is a good environment. Right? A lot of us are wiped from the eclipse energy. Yeah. A lot of us are wiped from eclipse. Because otherwise, there is a lot of pain here. You're very welcome. So that's what they had to say, and they gave us advice. So let's see if we can't get some more advice. What advice do they have on forging connections? Oh, Eshi, thank you so much. I love incense. Four of Cups. Queen of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands. Bunny feeling tired. Bunny feeling tired. That's all it is. I'm not quite cold, no. Try to socialize. You might find some that you feel like are very cliquey. And you might be like, ah, this is what they warned me about. I'm not going to deal with that. If it feels like the problem is clickiness, do just try to socialize, try to get yourself in there and not run away right away. I think it would be a good idea to do that. That doesn't mean you have to join right away. You're feeling things out. You're sussing things out. You don't have to join right away just to socialize, right? Steph! Thank you so much for the confetti. Thank you. Ace of Imps. At the end of the day, though, follow your heart. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Just because the cards told you to try to socialize through clickiness doesn't mean that if your gut says no, you don't hit the bricks, right? So do your research. Really try to mingle, but at the end of the day, trust your gut. Yes, it is Dolly's turn next. And then, let's see. Perhaps we will name him one day. Maybe. We can name that today. We can name today. Yes, so it is Dolly's turn. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Oh, and the confetti froze. Huh? Wait a minute. I thought I just did yandere. Who did I have pulled up? Or did I not hit next? Okay, now it's Dolly's turn. And what were your questions, Dolly? Yeah, Dolly tipped. No, I don't think you missed bumping. Behab. Okay, so you'll be after Dolly. And then Steph is bumping Young Cookie. It got random and then I got bumped over. 2 messages from Spirit Guide. Okay. Two messages from Spirit Guides. Okay, and they're all... Can you know your position somehow? They are random. Pulling up questions are random unless you donate, and then I pull you up as soon as I can. Right now, we have a few people in line because of donations, and then after that, we'll get back into random drawings. No, it's all right. Okay. So first one, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups and 3 of Swords together with the moon. Okay, Dolly, first message. Something very bittersweet is coming your way. Something that makes you very, very happy, very proud, and also hurt very much. They obviously that kind of together is that kind of emotion mixed together. We've all felt it before, but it is confusing. It is hard. They're not telling me what this is that's coming, just that you need to be prepared for something like this. Something that's both very beautiful and very heartbreaking. And then our second message for Dolly. Sususu, yes, you may. We do free questions here. They are done randomly. Hello, Cookie. Yes. I think that Steph bumped you. So we have 2 rules in here, Sususu. First one is to be kind. And second is that questions must be about you or about a spirit. I specialize in spirit work. I can't do questions about how other people think, feel, or will act in stream. I can do those in commissions, though. Once you think of a question, you put it into chat with "my question is," and then your question. You get added to the hat, and I draw randomly from the hat unless someone has made a donation, and then they get put into front of line. So hold on, I dropped one on the floor. We have Knight of Coins. Eight of Coins. Nope, 8 of Cups. 2 of Coins and Empress reversed. So this is our second message for Dolly. Leaving home. I don't know if it's physically Dolly or some kind of metaphor, but it looks like moving out of your parents' house, not gonna lie. At first, it is scary, but you can do it, and then it becomes very scary afterwards. Now, that's not to say you can't do it. It's not to say you can't do it, but there is this sense of like having a hard time. Having a really hard time, which unfortunately is extremely normal. Extremely normal for someone who has left their parents' house. And like I said, if this is a metaphor or if it's literal, I don't know. But there's a sense like it's worth going through all of this confusion, all of this, literally the juggling card here, all of this juggling of living on your own or living with a roommate or moving out for the emotional benefits, right? So a truth you already knew, obviously, a truth you already knew, Dolly, but They wanted to remind you about it. What was Dolly's question? Dolly asked for 2 messages from Spirit. Jeeb, hello, welcome. So after that, we have people, hopefully, that have been bumped because I have lost it. Let's go ahead and go for next. Hello, Plural Blue. It's good to see you. Young Cookie, what was your question? Yes, happy Friday. Lady Lapine does personal readings. There's a link in the Ko-fi. Yes, there is. Under the commissions tab, we have commissions for personal tarot readings, for astrology birth chart readings, for other Mancy options. Oh, thank you, Yandere. Thank you so much. 24 likes. Thank you, everybody. So, Cookie, it's your turn. What was your question? Oh, Yandere. Yandere says, if you vibe with her here, 1,000,000 out of 10 recommend getting personal reading. Oh. You forgot your question? Oh no! When you get bumped, the bot eats it. I'm on YouTube. I probably sound like I'm talking to ghosts. I stream on YouTube and on Twitch. How can I best perceive my spirit guide's presence? Ooh. Hello, Ludic. Welcome in. So, how can I best perceive my spirit guide's presence? Okay. Okay, I think this is an echo, as we just had it in the last reading. But we have Queen of Coins, the Star, Queen of Wands, and the Moon reversed. How do we best perceive my spirit guide's presence? There's something here about offerings. I would leave out, kind of like you would with an ancestor, leave out a coffee cup, a cup of tea, a little candy, something for your spirit guide. The star here in your reading says it absolutely you will be able to do this. You will be able to work on this and train yourself. It's not going to be intuitive. Queen of Wands reversed. But it will become more clear the longer you do it. You'll be able to, right? The more you can commune and talk to your spirit guide, the more they can tell you how to hear them clearly, right? But first off, I do think that they would like some kind of offering, like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea out on the table for them. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be complicated. Although they wouldn't say no. Can I put it anywhere? Yeah, you could just put it anywhere. Just put it out on the counter and say, this is for you. It's a little way to help connect with the spirits that you work with. Yes, you are after Cookie. So let's go ahead and pull you up. And what was your question? If I was to put food out for my guides, the roaches would get it first. Are the roaches interested in coffee? I hope not. The guides can get my roaches, I don't want them. Fair. Did you also forget your question? Oh god, let me check. Oh god, and see if your turn came or not. I don't see you in the hat, so I think that your turn has come, Ragad. So you either did not put in your question or we have already. I know I've done a Ragad today. I don't know if it's for sure you. Just noticed my live was a bit backlogged. Oops. I'm confused what I asked. That's okay. If you can think of another question, it is your turn. Thank you so much for the head pat. Of course, of course. It gives me a second to get a drink for everybody else to take a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate? It gives me a second to yap. Boy, I don't have anything to yap about. Head empty. Brain empty. I already yapped about how I've been editing all morning, how I spent 12 hours yesterday working on coloring a picture for a friend who wrote an entire book in like 2 weeks. Absolute madman. And now me and Lynn are making the cover, and Lynn is doing all of the editing, which is crazy, before she submits it to a contest. So yeah. I've not been talking with Emmanuel for a week now, so I guess from our last read, the app will not work out. I wanted to clarify what would be the likely pathway we would take together or separate. Okay. Let's see what we get here. What is down this path? Hermit reversed. Magician. Seven of... Oh! Stars hidden in there again. Seven of pumpkins reversed, but I think that that's an echo. Not to say it won't all work out for you, but I think the working out is from here a separate thing. There's no reason to keep putting energy into this garden because I don't think you're going to be getting anything out of it. You have what you need to do this alone. Hermit Magician. But I think, yes. I sit here and I think I'm being ignored. What do you mean? We're literally reading you right now. Ignored, oh, by the other person or by me? But yeah, I think that you will be unfortunately separating. There's no reason to keep putting energy into this garden. I don't think it's going to make any fruit, any vegetables. Oh, when messages don't appear in chat. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. Nabi, welcome in. Hello. So I think... Okay, I think we are back to random questions. I'm gonna go ahead and do a big stretch because my back is still acting kind of strange. And I am going to pull up our next random. I'll say 45-minute warning. 45-minute warning until the end of stream. Nabi, welcome in. Please put your question in one more time. Sometimes the bot gets confused when your very first message is a question. So it is wise-eyed. How am I viewed in the spirit world and in the physical world? Interesting. Okay. Empress. How are they viewed in the spirit world? I think that's an echo. Not me getting a call. No! I think that's a sign, right? That in the physical world, you're approachable. People want to be around. Yeah, that's physical. Can we get one more for spiritual? And then one more for physical. Thank you. And one more for physical, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I kind of expected this to happen when Empress reversed fell out. I was like, oh, the spiritual world, both of them are going to be reversed. Physical world, both of them are going to be upright. I know I move stuff around so it doesn't sound quite as impressive as what I'm saying, but I think I called it. 3 3s, by the way. 3s are a great number in tarot. In the physical world, people want to be around you. 3 of Cups and 3 of Coins are friends celebrating and coworkers working really well together. People love being around you, whether that's out as friends or at work. Blood type! Thank you for the donation, thank you! Luddick, try putting your question again with my question is, what is the true intentions, in order for the bot to grab you. So that's in the physical world. In the spiritual world, we have Empress and 3 of Wands. You seem like somebody who is like, I don't want to say calculating because that comes off as a negative thing. Someone who is strategic, let's say that, like a queen who knows how to play the chess game, right? Someone who can't get tricked very easily. Someone who has power and knows it and knows how other people want it and will not give it away because she doesn't have to. There's autonomy here. You are in control of yourself, right? Very, very strong on both sides. You should be proud of yourself. These are both really great. Also, great question, by the way. Okay, and let's see what blood type's next question was. You're so welcome. There we go. What inspired that question? Because having it come out that strong, I can't imagine that you thought of that question from like nervousness. So I want to know why you asked or what you thought that you would get. So blood type asks, what can I do to strengthen my feminine side or connect with Venus, the planet? Excuse me. The planet, not Aphrodite. Oh, goodbye, Dolly. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. There we go, Luddick. Thank you so much. I mean, Venus, Aphrodite, I feel like would still be helpful in this situation, but it would be an extra step. I've also been reading professionally for 15 years. When you're the one people come to for reassurance, it's always nice to go to someone else for reinsurance. Yes, I need to do that for myself as well. I don't, and I should. That was a client I declined. Like yourself? Or you declined giving someone reassurance? Oh, you declined yourself. That was a client you declined? What? No. Uh-oh. Oops. You also declined yourself readings, which I do too. What are we doing to strengthen blood types? Feminine side and connect with Venus, the planet, not Aphrodite. Ace of Wands. 3 more likes to 30. We can absolutely do that. Aye. They're a bit all over the place with this one blood type. Like, it's very, scattered. The thoughts here. That's an echo. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wise Eye. Hydrate, thank you. I'll have to come check you out. I don't know if you stream on here, but I definitely want to come talk to you a little bit later. So, thank you so much for hanging out. Give myself a drink. So we're sneaking. 7 of Swords. We're sneaking around to get what we want and maybe causing some mischief. Okay. I'm definitely sensing, like, I stream games when I'm not working. Oh, thank you! I'll still check you out anyway. It's nice to see other people that do the same stuff. This is definitely giving, like, how do I say, like, non-traditional femininity, like, kind of Bonnie and Clyde femininity. The sense of chaotic good, yeah. Of, I hate to say, what is that? What is her name? Not the cute little clown from Batman. What is her name? Harley? That kind of femininity. Of like, tee-hee. Tee-hee. Like, oops, I did it again kind of femininity. Of like being able to get away with stuff because you can. And mischief. That very chaotic good. Like, Harley Quinn, yeah. Being able to get away with stuff just because you're feminine. Right? Because people don't expect it of you. That sense of, like, mischief, absolutely. It's also more of a, like, younger energy. Like a childish kind of energy. This isn't... necessarily like yeah, this is because if that kind of energy was an older feminine energy, it comes off more as like, no, officer, I haven't seen my husband in months. I'm so worried about him, right? Hey, you're getting banned. Hold on, just dealing with somebody I'm banning. I'm just a girl, you wouldn't hurt little old me. Yeah, that's more it. When it's younger. Hi, Chrissy. Hello, welcome. I'm surprised y'all are asking that. I guess that means YouTube did its job when I thought it wouldn't have done that, so. But yeah, the Cats Don't Dance. Hey, Blood Type, have you seen Cats Don't Dance? It's a animated movie that I was obsessed with as a kid that I think is a little bit old for me. As in, like, it was made before my time. We didn't see anything. Wow. Okay. Great. Love that for you. I would recommend Cats Don't Dance. There is a character in there that is like this pink 6-year-old with the big blonde curly hair and the long eyelashes that go pink, 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 pink when she blinks them, and she's absolutely the most heinous thing in the world. And that's the kind of like that's the kind of chaos that we're looking for. So yeah, your masculine side sounds very lawful, whereas your feminine side very chaotic, and you are simply not a chaotic person. So it would make sense that you are having a hard time connecting to that, since that's just not very you, right? Dot from Animaniacs. Yes, that's also a good example of the trope. It's also a very good example of the trope. I think that the villain girl from All Dogs Go to Heaven is the same kind of thing, right? Bunch of roses, welcome in. Hello. Welcome, welcome in. We're talking about evil little girl children and how it's fun to cause chaos, especially when they don't get in trouble for it. Super fun reading. I'm glad. Finally, I get to give you a useful reading, Blood Type. So we're gonna pull up our next random one. If it sounds like I'm talking to ghosts, it's because I'm dual streaming over on YouTube. Gremlins. Yeah, not evil, more like mischievous gremlins. Yes, that's true. I feel like in media, this trope skews very evil, but we are looking for the more mischievous type. I think that's why the first one I talked about was Harley Quinn, who isn't really... You can debate. I mean, I'm not a Batman fan, but I feel like you can debate that she's not evil. Evil Miss Frizzle. Would recommend. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's also kind of the vibe. Yeah, Miss Frizzle is also kind of the vibe. A chaos. So it's Sue's turn. A little evil nasty is a treat. I dropped some cards on the floor. Sorry. So Sue's question was, how's my life gonna look like from now to the last month of this year? Okay, from now to the end of the year, how's Sue looking? I go hard on vouching for Harley, not evil. I didn't think so from what I've seen. I think that The live action films seem to do her dirty. I'll try to be less Capricornian. It's hard. It's definitely hard. King of Coins. Four of Ghosts. We do have a lot of chaotic types in here. Absolutely. And Five of Swords. King of Coins. Four of Cups. Five of Swords. How is Sususu looking until the end of the year? Not too bad. Try not to... Try not to worry too much about, like, FOMO. There's a sense of, like... resentment about leaving the house because you're so tired or you just don't want to. There's a sense of, like, obligation that you just don't want to be a part of this, and it's hard, it's difficult. You don't have to. Let go of, like, FOMO. Like, oh, I should have been there. Should you have? Or did you not want to go in the first place and then you're giving yourself this shame for not going, right? Try not to make your life harder than it needs to be. As far as the rest of it, though, we have King of Coins. Sounds like finances will be great for you, Sususu, until the end of the year. So don't worry too much about that, I guess. But yeah. Should you have gone, or did you not want to go in the first place and now you're forcing shame upon yourself? Hmm? Lynn says they haven't found someone with more earth than me. Nah. That sounds about right, Susu. Which has always made you sad. Oh. It's awful here. No. Yeah, I can't. You're just a cloud. You can't keep down. Okay, 20-minute warning, everybody. 20 minutes until the end of stream. And up next is Chrissy. What does my spirit team need to say to me? Sometimes RNG gets you. Judgment. Eight of Coins. I love his little onion head. He's got this little onion head. It's real cute. And one more, please. Thank you. Two of Coins. What does my spirit team need to say to me? Judgment. Eight of Pumpkins, which is about, like, hard work. He's making all them pumpkins. He's real good at it because he's had so much practice. He's become an expert by putting in the hours. And then 2 of coins, which is juggling things, but it's also about like being a little bit off. So some kind of job that you need to do, maybe he needs to, I don't know, make someone smile. And so he starts juggling. That's kind of weird, a weird way to go about it, but it works. And so you can't knock it, right? Just because it's weird doesn't mean it didn't work. So that's what 2 of coins is about, is letting yourself do things that are strange, even if people tell you, like, what are you doing? Because they work. There's something that you do or something that you've had a lot of practice in that you're very good at, but it's not traditional. It's not the traditional way of doing it. And therefore you're like, ooh, am I allowed to share this? What would people think of me? Like, am I doing it wrong? Am I not allowed to do it this way? Am I bad for doing it this way? Right? And then we have the judgment card. Like, you don't hide your light under a bushel. 30 likes, 30 likes. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much. I would expect someone with yandere in their name to have a lot of Scorpio. Oh my god. Don't hide your light under a bushel. You do need to share this. Even if people kind of laugh at you for it, it works. So, like, they don't have a leg to stand on. I don't know what this is about, but I have a feeling it might be spiritual in nature. That does sound like me. Oh. Now we wait for 40. We can do it. We've got 20 minutes. So I'm going to pull up our next question. If it's a Twitch one, then we will... Nope, it's not. But I will still take a little drink. Hello, Nocturnal. Welcome in. You're so welcome, Chrissy. Thank you for asking. You're so welcome. I need to check on my cat really quick. He doesn't seem like he's doing so good. Let me check on my cat real quick. He said, Mommy, I flew up. He said, Mommy, I flew up. So I had to go help him out. Nocturnal, yes, I can. We have 2 rules over here. One is to be kind. Second is the questions must be about you or about a spirit. I specialize in spirit work, but I can't answer questions about how other people think, feel, or will act in stream. I can do them in commissions though. Once you think of a question, you put it into chat with "my question is," and then your question. The bot will grab it, put it into the hat, and I draw randomly from the hat, unless there is a donation, and then I read as soon as I can. Hello, Oniphoto. It's good to see you. So let's see. Parisian's question was, am I able to make some good friends? Well, I can tell you that without the cards. The answer is yes. You are able, but let's see what we can get from the cards. Hello, Jenny. Welcome. Yes, Jenny, you can. Just type "my question is" and then your question into chat for me. Hello. Ooh, nocturnal. Interesting question. Who is the one who want friends? It's Parisian. Oops, onto the floor. We have Hierophant. Five of Cups reversed. Six of Coins reversed. Three of Coins reversed. We make some friends. Okay. So this is a hard game, isn't it? This is making friends is difficult. And it's difficult enough if everything's perfect, right? But it sounds like everything isn't perfect. It sounds like you have some really bad self-esteem issues, that you're worried about people thinking that you don't belong. You're worried about what people think of you, that you're not good enough, that people don't want to be around you, that people don't want to give you time. And having all of this in your brain... Thank you for the subscription, thank you! Having all of this worry in your brain, it makes it even harder to talk to people, right? To try to hang out, to try to even introduce yourself. So there's a sense that you have to have some kind of confidence. Some kind of learning how to like yourself, not even like yourself. It's like stepping stones, right? If you are having all of these scary thoughts, then you need someone to hold your hand in order to get through stuff. But you don't have anyone to hold your hand yet. So Hierophant. This, to me, is... I heard the word librarian. I heard the word librarian. So if you have a library around... There might be a librarian that can be your friend. Chrissy in chat is saying that you can be friends. You can join the Discord and talk to people there, but you need someplace where making friends is on easy mode, right? And that's often with like weird little internet communities like ours. And with really calm and nice spaces like libraries and what are they called? Like retirement homes? Like people just want friends there. They'll talk to anybody. You need some place where it is an easy thing to make a friend, right? I really recommend the Discord. I really recommend your library to try an event, a calm event, like a library event or a school event, or like a club, like a calm club. Where it's easier to talk to someone, there's a reason to be there, right? I'm definitely not calm. That's okay, you're still easy mode. I'm just trying to think of places where making friends is a little bit easier. And things like clubs where you see people once a month or once a week, you have a reason to show up, and having that reason to show up is 90% of the battle for making friends, right? Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes till the end. Let's pull up another random. It's Mara versus turn. Virgo season check-in. Health, career, visions from my higher self. Elysian, hello. Sweet Hermit, how's Virgo season? Virgo season check-in. Oh, thank you, Nocturnal. Hanged Man reversed. Queen of Coins reversed. Ooh, okay, so this is a productive time for you to stay home and do stuff. And stuff doesn't have to be chores. Stuff can be art. Stuff can be a video game you wanted to play. It's a very good time, though, to stay home and have a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. It's not a good time to go out and do stuff outside of the house. There's a big risk of spending too much money. Okay? So be a little careful with how you spend your money. But a very, very good time to get stuff done at home. That's what you're feeling? I'm so glad. Uploading all my YouTube footage for the last 2 months. Ooh. So it's Jenny. Okay, Jenny, are you still here? Because I can't do questions about how other people think or feel or what they will do. But I can do a vibe check about the vibes between you and this person. So let's see what we can't do for this. Two of coins. Knight of coins reversed. Three of coins reversed. Ooh, coins, coins, coins. Do you owe this person money? Or did you used to be coworkers? There's a big, having 3 coins here, there's a big point of like money being part of the problem. I definitely see why there's a silence here. It's like, almost like, why should I try? Like, I tried everything. Why should I try? Like, we've given up almost. We tried even the weird things. Even the things I thought would work and nothing worked. A sense of, defeat? Work only. Okay. It's like they've given up. There's a sense of giving up. Which is sad, right? That's not what I want to see. That's not what I want for you. But the vibe here is yeah, just giving up. It's cute the Hermit came out. That's Virgo's card. Yeah. So I worry that you're not going to hear from this person, Jenny. And then probably our last one for today is Jakisha. Why did my sister cut the family off? How long will it be like that? So again, Jakisha, I can't do questions about how other people think, feel, or what they do. But I can do a vibe check, or it's all right to change your question if you want to, if you're still here. So lots and lots and lots of people put in, I'm sorry, Nocturnal, but lots of people ask questions. I can't guarantee that everyone will get them answered. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can come back for that to try again. But yeah, we have, let me look. It's probably, let's see. Yeah, we have 12 people in here who are still waiting, but I can't stay. I have to go. So I can't guarantee that everybody gets a reading. So pretty. Oh, thank you. They were mostly gifts from local artists down here. I'm really in love with the idea of getting some rings. Spoonie! Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Of course, Jakisha. Thank you for doing that for me. So we have, what does Spirit want me to know about my situation? We have 7 of coins. You want to eat them? Thank you. I'm sure that's a compliment. 7 of coins, 6 of cups reversed. Can I get one more for Jakisha, please? Because I can already see the story forming, but I'd love to get the whole thing. Thank you. 2 of wands reversed. Oh, quite literally, look. They're like trying to fight with each other, and then the big one is holding them apart. Thank you. So, the good news for you, Jakisha, here is it looks like this isn't going to be forever, right? Right now, you're cut off from your sister. It's hard. 6 of Ghosts reversed, I would say, would be like disconnection from your community, disconnection from the people who support you, like friends and family, right? I think it's disconnect from your sister. But 7 of Coins here, you're still going to put work into your garden, into those relationships, into your family, into being you, right? Into your life, and it will pay off. So I don't think this is a forever thing. In fact, with 2 of Wands reversed into the future, I do think it will get better. And then last we have Spoonie. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go ahead and pull you up. And we'll see what your question was. What was your question, Spoonie? And then that'll be the last one for today. You're very welcome, Jakisha. How will it go this upcoming week for getting my place in order and ready? Ah, thank you, Blood Type. Thank you. Queen of Wands. That's not too bad. Two of Swords. Can I get one more for Spoonie, please? Well, we can see about if it applies to both of them, Spoonie. Hello? Hermit. Okay. So, there are 2 ways this week can go. They're very much acting out the way that they are too. This one fell out nice and orderly. This one fell out very cleanly. We put it up, right? 2 of Swords says it's one or the other. Depends on what you pick. Depends on how you deal with this week, right? And then we had the Hermit absolutely race out. He bumped everywhere. Fell on the floor, hit the wall multiple times, almost went into the garbage can. And look at him. Does this look like a sane man to you? Does this look like a trustworthy man? Something about him is so funny to me. But anyway, I think that you absolutely can get things clean. You can absolutely have a very orderly, good week. And even have like see some people, I think. See some friends maybe this week. Or, depending on your actions, chaos. Absolute chaos, and probably not even leaving the house. So you would be in your house, but not cleaning it, and instead being a little goblin. So there's two ways this can go, and it depends on your actions, right? It depends on how you can look at this week. I have a drop-in starting now, 2 p.m. walk, and then pet sitting. After I show up, I need to go to a musical. Yikes. It sounds like it might be both at once, that you just have a lot going on. If you can find a way to make spending time cleaning and feeling good a priority, if you can put on maybe some cleaning music, make it so it's easier for you to have a good week than a bad week, right? I can be this guy if you catch me in a bad moment of my life. Nice, 10. Then you can make this week go very well, Spoonie. It's all about attitude. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but it's all about attitude. So we have a lot of people here. I'm gonna go find somebody for us to stream, or for us to raid real quick. See if there's anybody. Else out there doing tarot. I can send you guys over to some more tarot. It's a small community, isn't it? It's a small community we're in. Sometimes there's just like nobody on, and it's hard for me to find somebody, but I want to give you somebody to raid. But I don't think there's anybody on right now. So, unfortunately, I guess not. Oh, wait. Sagely, like, just went live. Are you doing tarot or are you doing something else? You're welcome, Spoonie. Art. Oh, man. Nobody else. Wow. Okay. So we'll see you all on Sunday for astrology chat. Thank you very, very much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being with me. A very good stream. Austin Marie, maybe? I don't see... It's not coming up in my bot as online. Oh? Maybe? No. No, unfortunately not. So, we're gonna head out. This is all over for today. We do this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so please come back, get another reading later, try your luck later if you weren't able to get one this time. And have a great rest of the day. I will see you on Discord in the meantime, and Sunday morning for our astrology chat. Thank you so much for such a great stream. You all are so fantastic. If you need anything in the meantime, I'm open for commissions over on Ko-fi for private readings. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.